Hi everyone, it's Aisling and welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I did that. That was very weird. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna start a fight with you. Yeah. Today's video is an unboxing of my new iPhone 6s Plus in rose gold. Yeah, that's it. I was on Snapchat yesterday and I explained to you guys that I got my new phone in the mail and you all wanted to see an unboxing, so that's what I'm here for today. Now I obviously unboxed it and I filmed myself unboxing it yesterday. I'm going to talk about my experience with the phone for the last 24 hours. I think I've had less than 24 hours. It arrived at 3 o'clock yesterday and it is what time now? It is 5 to 12. So I have it less than 24 hours. So I haven't really gotten that much time to play around with it, but what I have been doing, I have been loving on the phone. So this is the phone itself. I got the rose gold colour because, hello! Why not? New rose gold colour comes out, you gotta get it. My mum looked at this phone and she was like, Aisling, that is like, it's just like a small tablet. And I was like, yeah mom, it is, but I don't care because I wanted it. I thought I would do the real-time unboxing of this because I was super excited last night to open it and I couldn't wait to actually film this bit, so I thought I would just put it in here. It just came in this big box. I ordered it from Meteor directly and it came with a Meteor SIM pin or a pin, and then the phone itself was inside the box. Oh yeah, and we're in. The pleasure of feeling that one corner opening and you're like, yes, I've gotten into it. So this is the moment of truth. Dun da da dun. And there it is. So first off, and you will see this in the video, it comes in this box, not just like the other iPhone boxes. Obviously this one is a lot larger and it comes with this new like a picture of the actual phone on the front and these 3D things that apparently you can get in the phone. The usual box that's more than tricky to open. Get your usual devices and information and things. You get your regular headphones, which I cannot live without and go through so many. I end up buying so many of them because I lose them. And then you get your 3-pin plug, obviously because I live in Ireland and we have 3-pin plugs. And obviously the adapter, which is exactly the same as the iPhone 5. Now I obviously haven't taken this out because I already have my iPhone 5 charger, which I used to charge my phone for the first time last night. And now I'm going to talk about the comparison. So this is my old iPhone 5. I had it for 2.5 years, I'm gonna say. Not the iPhone 5S, nothing like that. The original iPhone 5. And I absolutely loved this phone. It was my very first iPhone. I had come from Samsung before that, so I had a Samsung Galaxy before that. And then I moved to this phone and it was a whole new ball game. So I'm not gonna lie guys and tell you, oh yeah, you know, Apple's exactly the same as Samsung. They're the same phones. It's really easy to use, because it did take me like maybe a day or two to get used to using this. But that's the iPhone 5 and this is the iPhone 6s Plus, so they are significantly bigger. This is a 5.5 inch screen. I can't remember what the iPhone 5 was. Is it a 3-inch screen? I don't know, maybe someone can tell me down below. So as you can see, this is the size of them side by side. This is so much more sturdier, and I know people were talking about it bending and stuff like that. Like, it is so much sturdier than this phone. I felt like if I ever dropped this phone it would shatter into a million pieces. Never, fortunately, ever dropped it. It has its original screen for the last 2.5 years. I never broke it. Touch wood that I never break this phone. Do I recommend going from an iPhone 5 up to an iPhone 6 Plus? No, I don't. I recommend going for just the iPhone 6 if you want an upgrade, unless you were doing a lot of social media stuff. I mean a lot of social media, or you are, you know, maybe you're a rep, or if you work for yourself, or you run a business, or maybe you just really want the phone because you like it. But other than that, I would go with the iPhone 6. The reason why I went with the Plus is because I do an awful lot of YouTube stuff. Like you guys know, I'm constantly on my phone. I'm constantly replying to comments, replying to Instagram messages, replying to everything. And especially when it comes to replying to comments on YouTube, the comment section is so itty bitty. I wanted something big to see it. So that's not a reason why to go with this size of a phone, but it is the reason why I went with it, because of my social media needs. If I didn't have those social media needs, I would have went with the regular iPhone 6. So that's what I will say about that. Now I'm on bill pay. I don't know what way it works with any of you guys in your country. This phone to buy in Ireland is about 800 quid, maybe 900 euro. I'm not sure, but it's quite expensive. So I went with my bill pay because I'm already on a bill pay plan, and I pay like €40 a month, get like unlimited calls, data, whatever, texts, all of that. I was on a crap plan before, so that's half of the reason why I upgraded, and I left it for so long because I just didn't know what sort of phone to get. And I was coming around to September and I knew the new iPhone would be coming out, so I went with it in October. I waited a whole month. And when I got it, I got a really good deal because I am with my provider. I'm with Meteor. And if you live in Ireland, it's Air now, I think. I'm with them for almost 10 years. So I've had them since I had my first ever phone. So I think when I was in like 6th class, first year. So I've been with them for 10 years, and I said to them, here guys, I've been with you for 10 years. What are you going to do for me? So they said they would give me money off this phone. So they gave me €50 off the phone. So I was pretty pleased with that because this is brand new out and I didn't think I'd get anything off it, and I was just chancing my arm. Any of the features that I want to talk to you about. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is obviously when you come into your home page, you now have a 6-digit login versus the 4. So you have your lock screen. There's me and Neve, my bestie. So now with your lock screen, you just press your thumb off it and it logs you in straight away. What you do is, like I said, when you start up the phone, it will take an imprint, about 10 of them, of your thumb so that it can log you in using your fingerprint. So it's fingerprint ID. It actually kind of helps me out so much more when I'm logging into my phone instead of having to key that 6-digit number in every single time. Just put my thumb on it and it logs me in. There is other touch screen options. Apparently if you hold down the camera, I haven't been able to do it. It gives you options of things like selfies, you know, slow-mo, things like that. I think that came with the iOS 9 update because it's on my my iPad, whereas it wasn't on my other phone because I hadn't updated it to the iOS 9. So I think that's a feature of that. Another feature of the iOS 9 is the watch, the podcasts, find friends, tips, and I think Find iPhone has always been on it. I just didn't have it. And I will do a what's on my phone in-depth detailed video if you guys want. Another thing that I've noticed obviously is the camera is like 10,000 million times better. And now when you take pictures like this, when you take beautiful pictures like that, it now goes into a selfie album and I look like a hot ratchet mess, so let's delete that. There's also this health thing. I've never noticed this before on my other phone, like any updates that I've done. So this is maybe new to the phone. I don't know. It could be new to the iOS 9 update. I'm not really sure. Obviously you get your new emojis with the new iOS 9 update. There's nothing really more for me to say about the phone, but without going into my apps and stuff, because I want to do a what's on my phone video for you guys because I know a lot of you want to see that. To me, the phone is pretty similar to my iPhone 5. The only thing is a couple of the iOS new features that have been updated on it. The size, obviously, the fingerprint touch. The camera is significantly better. Like, I mean 1,000 times better. Well, maybe not 1,000. It's a bit of a slight exaggeration. I'm also finding the battery life is way better. I charged this last night. I've watched tons of YouTube videos on it already. I sound like I've no life. I sound like I'm sitting in bed like, watching YouTube. But I was watching all xxxx's, well, I was watching her new videos, so her vlog and her Wednesday video that went up. So I was doing a lot of watching of videos and I was also replying to a lot of comments on YouTube. Another thing I have noticed, I don't know if there's an iOS update again, but your screen rotates. Was that always on the iPhone? Did I just have it disabled? I don't know. So I think that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to say. My review, this video is way longer than I expected. I'm loving this phone. I will have this phone for probably about 2.5 years, maybe 3 years. So it was an investment. It's not something that I'm going to buy this year and get another one next year. I don't do things like that. I just want something that works really well. My old plan was out of date and it was charging me a bomb. I was paying at least 90 quid a month for my bill because I was on a really crap plan. So now I've gotten a better plan, better phone, and happy days. One thing I will say is get a cover for this bad boy. You don't want to be going around with it like this. I am waiting for my cover to arrive in the mail. I ordered a clear back because why would you cover up that beautiful rose gold? Why? Jimmy is texting me. He is coming over for lunch. So I'm gonna run and I will do the what's on my iPhone app video after this. If you do have any more questions, if you want any more comparisons, if you want me to talk a little bit more in detail about the phone, or you want any more information, please leave a comment down below and I will talk to you in my next video. I love you guys. Mwah.